EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 30-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
The Browns take over first and 10.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the Ravens 47-yard line.
They'll run it here with Withers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now third and 14.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now first and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hey, Crash. 19, touch, ready.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth.
It's fourth down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gain.
And he'll take it into the end zone for Browns touchdown. It's their quarterback doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Jackson. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10.
First down carry for Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Jackson now. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Throwing is Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
On 4th down, here's the option. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back.
Go check. Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
70 Red Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
Drain down. Off play action. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On the ground is Rivers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
18 Rattler, 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Trap 60. Check smash. 19 tight. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to stretch out their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Well, They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Dragon 60. Ready, right?
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Green. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Okay,
This
ready?
offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Kennedy Lions. Say, hey.
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Green. Throw left side here complete to Campbell. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They give it off here to the tight end. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ready? Let's go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for two here. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the... And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That one taken in by Burton. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It looks like we'll have to wait.
Ready, set.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got the hook up here to Caldwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
49-yard line.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off play action. Green. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Here we go. 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Green. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Tyreek Hill, 30 yards. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion. They go play action now. Jackson. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Caldwell. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Get it. Cowboy 8.
And here's Green off the play fake. Now a run here. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. From a yard out. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And he's got it. So they try for 2-6. From the gun, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this returnable for Hill. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd and 2.
Cut 19, cut 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, Warriors 70, Dragon 60. Big Lion. Steady.
2nd and 2. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And that's not going to get. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? Despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Pushing his way through. Still on his feet. And all the way in for a ring.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Green throwing to start the drive. That ball caught by Campbell. Look at the big fella go. And he is into the end zone. From the gun, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down.
Here's Jackson. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. The handoff running left, Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
At the Browns' 22-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
Travis Jones.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
18, 5 in. Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, Green. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson under pressure. They got him again. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
19, Warriors, 17, 30.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Browns! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Browns are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this one's caught. And they're... Now Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 48 yards. First down, Ravens.
To throw is Jackson.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Ravens first down.
Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. Down at his 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So they were looking to throw, holding in a big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Jackson.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
At the 47-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
The tackle made.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. On 4th down, Green. He'll try to do it himself. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, this was not just the